All right, here we have ES. This is on the 15-minute chart. It's on bar replay mode. And yeah, just to give us a kind of an overall picture of where we're at. We had a significant downtrend here that got arrested kind of post-Trump speech at Davos. And as you can see, right here is where we the tariff got dropped on the EU, and we've just kind of been seeing very, very bullish price action. So if you kind of zoom out here, you see we've kind of gone from a sell model, and right here we have accumulation, and then we're like distributing all the way up here. So going into today, I'll show you. I had this note I wrote down before the market opened. I wrote down to myself, long only, and basically, as I just said, if we can take, we left a ton of liquidity here in overnight action. As you can see, through Asia and London, we came up here. These blue boxes are 1 hour fair value gaps, the gray are 15-minute fair value gaps. So what I was hoping to see in market open was price to come up and just dump into open, find some support here. The deeper the retrace, the better, because it would leave me more room to play the upside. And yeah, just wait. Don't definitely. I do not take shorts, no matter how aggressive the manipulation leg looks. And I'll just walk you through the beginner part of the day. So we get a super aggressive open. If you can see over here, this is NQ. NQ was more bearish, and we came right down. So this yellow circle I have marked here, I had this marked out going into pre-market, and I just wanted to see how price reacted once we came down and kind of took all this liquidity that we left open overnight. So at this point it was a waiting game. And what I wanted to see is, so here we have this 15-minute fair value gap. I wanted to see us move through this with momentum. And I kind of want to look for a kind of like fast and full candles. It's where you see a significant change in the state of things with momentum. And we have no reason to be looking for continuation to the downside here. So once I saw the conviction through this fair value gap here, I was ready to enter the trade. We had a ton of upside here. Like that's, you want to make sure to frame the trade. Okay, you've got your entry model. For me, it's a BPR, typically a 3-candle inversion with momentum. And then what I want to have is clear targets above. This gray box here is the new week opening gap. So we had a ton of liquidity here, and then we've tons of resting liquidity over here. You know, we've loads of targets. If we go to the 4 hour, maybe not the 4 hour, there's like, I think there's a 1 hour fair value gap up here somewhere. But yeah, so I entered on the 15-minute. This is the trade here on the 5-minute. My entry was right here. As you can see, we had a 5-minute fair value gap here that we traded through with momentum. Not only that, we traded through the 15-minute, which I pointed out in the 15-minute time frame. And once I enter this trade, typically how I enter my trade management is I do not adjust the trade at all until we hit TP1. Right now, I'm in a buffer period on a lot of my prop accounts. So I'm just taking everything off at TP1, just not eat into that buffer at all. And we actually had an SMT with ES. And as you can see, once we got that inversion, we went the whole way to target. And I'm out of the trade here. It was like a 1.6, which is great. You know, I'm going in with heavy size just until I get above that buffer period. Then I can start playing around with slightly more active trade management. But until I get there, it'll just be base hit.